top 5 pieces of advice, according to Google. Number 1, whatever you do, give it 100%.
100%!
We're starting off with a rough one. I find it very difficult to give 100% in anything I do. Like most, and it's not a lack of trying, it's a lack of capacity. Most of us don't have 100% to give on a day-to-day basis. But as my amazing mother-in-law always says, if you have 80% and you gave 80%, you gave 100%, because you gave 100% of what you had. So I try to live off of that. Good rule. Number 2, forgive and let go. I forgive you.
For what?
For forcing me into this marriage?
Oh yeah, I definitely did that.
Okay. I'll be transparent, this one's never been very difficult for me. I have a biological father. He would lie to me about my mom. He had tried to kill me once or twice when I was very young, not when I was older. Never paid child support, kept me from school, blamed it on my mom, and the last time I saw him, I think I was 9.5. This man may have done all of that to me throughout my childhood. And for some reason, I can only come at him with one feeling, and that's gratitude. Without him, I'm not alive. What I do hold on to and what I don't forgive is myself. I don't have a bone in my body that wants to hold a grudge against somebody, but for me, oh man, I can go with the best of them. Don't drink my water, Cyan! I forgive you. And when it comes to forgiving yourself, we're working on that together. I don't know what to do about that. Number 3, read a lot. I like my eyes, my ears, my nose. I like my finger and my toes. Oh. I think I have read 4 books this year. I haven't read a lot, is what I'm trying to say. There is You Love Me, Dan Harris, 10% Happier, and I'm currently reading Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holiday. The thing about reading is that it never fails to make me feel more accomplished. I can sit down and watch 12 episodes on Netflix, let's say The Witcher, and I can feel like an absolute scumbag at the end of that. If I read 12 pages, my whole day has been accomplished. 12 pages is all it takes, and 12 pages is like, what, 12 minutes? Okay, probably not. More like 30 minutes. Sometimes it's just good to stretch your eye muscles. Read a lot. Another good rule. Books. Number 4. Never stop learning and growing as a person. Food's ready, huh? Number 4. I got a good one for this. Totally copying somebody off of TikTok, but these are all you, all right? Little 1-year-old you all the way up to you now. You're going through hills and valleys throughout your entire life, and each one of these versions of you is a different version of you. That person that needed to succeed or fail at that time, whatever it may be. These are all the things that make you who you are. And sometimes this guy's voice, the 1-year-old, needs to get let aloud to be heard. Then this little guy who's in the middle, who knows a little bit something about integrity, needs to be a little bit louder so you can hear him and what he has to say to you. So what does this all mean when it comes to growing and learning as a person? Stop avoiding the parts of yourself that you don't like. Grow. Learn from them. Let them all teach you something. Sit at the table with them, not across, but next to them, as my wife says. Great rule. My camera's about to go. Rule number 5. Drum roll. Save a portion of your earnings and avoid credit card debt. I was doing so good. I'm not the authority on this. How does a poor, unfortunate soul like myself give you advice on this? I don't. I say it's a 1 out of 10 rule. 1 being not practical, 10 being impossible. It sucks to not have any emergency savings when emergencies come up, so then you have to use a credit card. I'd really like to get rid of that debt. Google gives you some pretty good life advice. I'd say if you're ever feeling down, probably just Google it. Go ahead and leave a comment, your favorite rule, or don't. Maybe a rule you live by, I'd love to hear them. Maybe somebody can help me with my credit card debt. Please help me with my credit card debt. I don't know what I'm doing. Have a good week, guys. Now I gotta put it all back for work tomorrow.